Hello everyone. After 8 weeks of reading, learning, and answering your modules in Science 10, we are now going to have an exam soon. Before your exam, let us have a short review of our past lessons for this quarter. You may write your answers in the comments section below. I'll give extra points for those who will comment with their ideas. You will only be able to answer 15 multiple-choice questions that will appear 100% on your exam. Are you now ready? Let's get started. Number 1. It is a mountain or hill, typically conical, having a crater or vent through which lava, rock fragments, hot vapor and gas is being or have been erupted from the Earth's crust. A. Earthquake. B. Mountain. C. Volcano. D. Tsunami. The correct answer is letter C, volcano. Volcano is a mountain or hill, typically conical, having a crater or vent through which lava, rock fragments, hot vapor, and gas. Earthquake, it is a weak to violent shaking of the ground produced by the sudden movement of rock materials below the Earth's surface or a vibration of Earth due to the rapid release of energy. Also, it is the word used to refer the shaking of the ground due to any activity in the lithosphere. Mountain, it is a landmass that projects well above its surroundings. Higher than a hill. Also, is it the tall landform created when two continental plates converge. Tsunami is a series of sea waves commonly generated by under-the-sea earthquakes and whose heights could be greater than 5 meters. Number 2. The crust and upper mantle make up Earth's blank. A. Asthenosphere. B. Continents. C. Core. D. Lithosphere. The correct answer is letter A. Asthenosphere. Asthenosphere is the ductile part of the Earth just below the lithosphere, including the upper mantle. Continent, one of the larger continuous masses of land, namely, Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia, listed in order of size. Core is the very hot, very dense center of our planet Earth. Lithosphere is the rigid outer part of the Earth, consisting of the crust and upper mantle. Since we are now talking about lithosphere, let us also discuss a few about Earth's internal structure. Aside from core, our Earth also has crust and mantle. Crust is the outermost layer of the Earth. Mantle is a layer inside the Earth bounded below by a core and above by a crust. Mantles are made of rock or ices, and are generally the largest and most massive layer of the planetary body. Number 3. What is the common precursor of the natural disasters? A. Earthquake. B. Tsunami. C. Landslide. D. Volcanic. The correct answer is letter A. Earthquake. Common precursor of a natural disaster is an earthquake. Explanation: a precursor event is a tiny event that occurs before a bigger one, such as a tropical depression that develops into a tropical storm before becoming a hurricane, or a series of tiny earthquakes around a volcano that signal an impending eruption. Number 4. It is a material containing name of locations and legends that highlight areas that are affected by or are vulnerable to a particular hazard. A. Political map. B. Hazard map. C. World map. D. Map. The correct answer is letter B, hazard map. A hazard map is a map that highlights areas that are affected by or are vulnerable to a particular hazard. They are typically created for natural hazards, such as earthquakes, volcanoes, landslides, flooding and tsunamis. Hazard maps help prevent serious damage and deaths. Number 5. The boundary between two plates moving toward each other is called a blank. A. Divergent boundary. B. Transform boundary. C. Lithosphere. D. Convergent boundary. The correct answer is letter D, convergent boundary. Convergent boundary, two plates moving toward each other. Divergent boundary, plates move apart. Also, it is also the location where seafloor spreading is happening. Transform boundary plates sliding past each other. Lithosphere, not a type of plate boundary, part of Earth's interior structure. Number 6. It is possibly the most important fossil plant evidence that continents are drifting. A. Glossopteris. B. Lystrosaurus. C. Mesosaurus. D. Cynognithus. The correct answer is letter A, Glossopteris. Glossopteris is a plant. Lystrosaurus, Mesosaurus, and Cynognithus are animals. Number 7. He was credited for the idea of continental drift theory? A. Alfred Lothar Wegener. B. Charles Darwin. C. Harry Hammond Hess. D. Robert Dietz. The correct answer is letter A, Alfred Lothar Wegener. Alfred Lothar Wegener, originator of continental drift theory. Charles Darwin was a British naturalist who proposed the theory of biological evolution by natural selection. Harry Hammond Hess as a geologist and Navy submarine commander during World War II. Part of his mission had been to study the deepest parts of the ocean floor. In 1946 he had discovered that hundreds of flat-topped mountains, perhaps sunken islands, shaped the Pacific floor using sonar. Robert Dietz, along with Menard, discovered fracture zones in the Pacific Ocean floor which led to his ideas about seafloor spreading. Seafloor spreading is the process that forms and moves new oceanic crust. The youngest crust is found near the mid-ocean ridge, while oldest crust are found far from the mid-oceanic ridge. Number 8. Measure of how much mass there is in a volume of a substance. A. Volume. B. Temperature. C. Density. D. Mass. The correct answer is letter C, density. Density is the substance's mass per unit of volume. The symbol most often used for density is ρ, although the Latin letter D can also be used. Nine. What can be the worst and irreversible effect of negligence or failure to prepare for natural geologic disasters? A. Damage to properties. B. Death. C. Disease. D. Poverty. The correct answer is letter B, death. Death is the worst and irreversible effect of negligence or failure to prepare for natural geologic disasters. Number 10. Which is not true about the location of the epicenter of earthquakes? A. Some are located along the edges of the continents. B. Some are located in mid-continents. C. Some are located in North Asia. D. Some are located in oceans. The correct answer is letter B. Some are located in mid-continents. The following are true about the epicenter of earthquakes. Some are located along the edges of the continents, some are located in North Asia, and some are located in oceans. some are located in mid-continents is not true. Number 11. Rift Valley is formed simultaneously with which of the following type of plate boundary? A. Convergent plate boundary. B. Divergent plate boundary. C. Transform fault plate boundary. D. Both convergent and divergent plate boundary. The correct answer is letter B, divergent plate boundary. Many rift valleys are part of triple junctions, a type of divergent boundary where three tectonic plates meet at about 120 degrees angles. Two arms of the triple junction can split to form an entire ocean. Number 12. Which is not evidence of seafloor spreading? A. Fossil evidence. B. Drilling samples of rock. C. Molten magma erupting. D. Magnetic stripes. The correct answer is letter A, fossil evidence, because it is an evidence of continental drift theory. Number 13. Which is not evidence of plate movements? A. Continental drift theory. B. Seafloor spreading theory. C. Plate tectonics. D. Magnetic reversal. The correct answer is letter C, plate tectonics. There are only three evidence of plate movements discussed, namely, continental drift theory, seafloor spreading theory, and magnetic reversal. Plate tectonics is related but not included in the evidences of plate movements. Number 14. Which of the following is not a method of heat transfer? A. Condensation. B. Convection. C. Conduction. D. Radiation. The correct answer is letter A, condensation. There are three types of heat transfer, namely, conduction, convection, and radiation. Condensation is not type of heat transfer but a part in the process of water cycle. Number 15. It is believed that the motion of tectonic plates is caused by blank. A. Pressure in Earth's crust. B. Conveyor belts. C. Convection currents. D. Heat in the Earth's core. The correct answer is letter C, convection currents. Convection currents are identified in Earth's mantle. Heated mantle material is shown rising from deep inside the mantle, while cooler mantle material sinks, creating a convection current. It is thought that this type of current is responsible for the movements of the plates of Earth's crust. Thanks for watching. I hope you have learned a lot from this review. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification icon so you won't miss my next upload. Goodbye and see you later.